الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. But just a quick reminder, inshallah, someone had asked with regards to people calling each other names, which is a very obvious thing that is haram. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned it in the Quran. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكون خيرا منهن ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون. So we are forbidden from reviling one another, ridiculing one another, from calling each other names, giving names that a person would feel ridiculed or shamed. So that's why we have to be warned. The most frequent thing that makes people enter the hellfire, as the Prophet ﷺ, أكثر ما يدخل الناس النار. The most thing that gets people to enter the hellfire, الفم والفرج, the mouth and the private parts. These are the two organs in our bodies that are the most frequent reason for people to enter the hellfire. So after a person is saved from a shirk, from associating partners with Allah, to be upon the Tawheed, to be upon al-Islam, and to fulfill the obligations, making the 5 daily salah, being away from the major sins, this is a major sin. And some of the major sins, people by their fitrah, by their pure nature, will be abhorred, staying away from it. You would rarely find for a Muslim, it's so easy not to eat pork, for example. This is something that they can't do even. Major sins. But then some of the major sins, it becomes very easy for the person. And shaitan has his ways. Ghiba, for example, backbiting, calling each other's names, things of that nature. And this is great to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And al-Muslim al-Muslim haram. Damuhu wa maluhu wa irduhu. The Muslim is haram unto the other Muslim. His blood and his wealth and his honor and dignity. So this is not a simple matter. This is a major matter. So that's why a person has to be careful. Not everything that is easy, that means the sin is easy. No, something can be extremely easy, but the sin is great by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the only way to know this is through the wahy from Allah, the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exalted, we exalt. What is mentioned to be small and little, then we look at it accordingly. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the evil within our own selves.